So as you've probably realized, my dear biohackers, the more you do the techniques that I'm sharing with you, the more you're gonna age the same way Benjamin Button aged.
My name is Benjamin. Benjamin Button.
Only you're not gonna get to the end where you look like a baby and you're handicapped, but you're just gonna stay on your 20s forever. This is all about staying young and becoming superhuman. And let me tell you, it's not so difficult. You might think in your head, well, to do that, I need to be a crazy biohacker millionaire that applies all the techniques in the world into your life. But it's very far from the truth. The reality is that if you even do the simplest, the most simple techniques that I'm sharing with you, you're already going to be ahead of the most majority of people. And anyway, it's not about comparing yourself with others, right? We all want to get to 100-year-olds with the brain of a 20-year-old and the body of a 25-year-old, etc., etc. Just being strong and cognitive performant, intelligent. And that is totally possible with techniques that are most of the times the best techniques. They're free. I was going to say to you, they're at a very low cost, but sometimes they're even free. And remember that the most important techniques of all is not being on fight or flight all the time. So controlling your nervous system if you want. And nowadays you can do that very easily with neurofeedback techniques that are a little bit more complicated. But you can also do that with meditation, praying, and consciousness, which is for free. And some people would even argue that they're more powerful. And just so that you can take it into perspective, the most advanced and expensive techniques, they're not even that expensive anymore, and they won't be anymore. They won't be for much longer. Just to give you a perspective, sequencing your genome, which is basically understanding the order of your unique DNA, which is one of the most powerful techniques in biohacking, because it allows you to know your unique nature, let's say genetic, so that you can find out about the best techniques to train, like strength training, cardio training, etc., etc., and the diet that works the best for you, like meat, carnivore, vegan, etc., etc. So all that now, just so you have a perspective, in the year 2003, it costed more than $100 million. Basically, nobody could afford it if you were not a billionaire. And nowadays, just wait for it. If you don't know this, I bet you could never guess it. It's only $100. 200 at the very most in some private, very cool clinics. And by the way, it can even be free if you want to. If you're open to sharing the information publicly, a lot of clinics offer you the procedure for free. So just to give you a small perspective, this is because people realize, about everyone in the world realizes about how possible this is more and more. Before it was more like charlatan, what the hell are you talking about? And nowadays it's much less of all that, and it's much more of all the people that are jumping into the train of becoming younger, looking better, feeling better, just by doing some easy techniques at home, or maybe investing a little bit more. Let me tell you, it is not expensive, but even if it was, why wouldn't you invest in the most important thing that is your health and that is your life? If you can get to 180 years old, healthy, smart, and agile, why wouldn't you spend your whole money on that? I mean, I would. Just anyway, it is not. It is, as I was telling you, it is becoming more and more affordable and easy for everyone to get into this world. So stay tuned, because I'm going to share many more things. Take care, dear biohackers.